I am here to remind you to stop perishing away indoors. But really quick, before I say more on that, let me say this, because this time this must be said before I say that. And that is, I am intentionally not showing my beautiful face and flashy attire so you can easily focus on this short, profound message. And that is, we must break the epidemic of spending too much time indoors. We are just not designed to be indoors as much as we are. What's my proof? Well, very simple. Remember, everything has an influence on you. Nothing is neutral. So therefore, you must constantly be asking yourself, does this human, place, or thing have a negative or positive influence on me? And unfortunately, being indoors as much as we are in a box with straight lines has a negative influence on you. And that is because in nature, there are no straight lines. Yes, Terrence Howard absolutely had it correct. And really quick shout out to Master of the Earth YouTube channel, who was the first to awaken me to this profound truth back in early 2019. Now, on a quick side note, let's take a look at the graduation cap. Observe the top of it and how it is designed in the square, which is intentional to symbolize and represent matter. Matter, as we all know, has a birth and a death, just like the square has a starting point and an end point. Now, let's take a look at the bottom of the graduation cap. It is intentionally designed in a circle, symbolizing and representing spirit, which is infinite, no start or end. So in essence, the graduation cap symbolizes matter or physical world over spirit, meant to stimulate and influence dominance of matter over spirit. Now, here's the relevance of all of this. When it comes to constantly being indoors, you are suppressing the welfare of your spirit, because like we already established, those straight lines promote physical matter over spirit. Part of the many reasons anxiety, worry, and depression is at an all-time high and just continues to climb. Remember, nature is exponentially more abundant outdoors than it is indoors. And when you understand the origin of that word nature, which simply put is one of the many words for breath, due to our Lord starting creation with his divine breath, which, by the way, spirit is another word for breath. So hopefully this is all starting to connect. So when you put yourself in a setting where you can access more of that divine breath, aka nature, you can't help but to feel better, more aware, more in tune, more uplifted. This setting only exists outside of your glorified box you called home or office, etc. So declare from now on to spend more time outdoors, a minimum of 1 hour a day, if at all possible. If you're fortunate enough to live at a place where the climate isn't too harsh, you should strive to spend even more time outdoors, connecting with your true essence, which is breath, aka nature, aka spirit, having a human experience, and put that circle over the square. I am, and I'll catch you on the next one.